Hello, this is Freddie from Burton Boat Sales here in Dusseldorf. Today I'm going to be showing you around this stunning Delphia 12 sedan. So we'll just start at the aft of the boat. You've got this great sized bathing platform here. And then as we move inside, you've got this good access door, which can be closed as you're underway. But another thing I've learned on this boat is that this slot here actually has a section which can be fitted into there, so if you are underweight and there is wash coming on board, it will stop the wash from coming into your cockpit. So in the cockpit you've got this really nice teak, soft on the feet, and it actually does run all the way down the side decks and onto the bow. Another thing on the 12 is you've got this lovely upholstery. It's in this grey and brown colour and it does stand out. So just below where we're stood, you've got some good storage. You'd easily fit all your fenders and lines in there. And then another thing that's been pointed out, you've got this good side access door either side of the boat. So if you are jumping off doing the lines, you've got great access to the pontoons, as well as this sort of mega yacht style overhang. So if it is raining and you are doing the lines, you're fully protected from the elements. Just looking inside now, you've got these great sliding doors. So these both slide back, creating great access to get on board. But if it is a colder day, you can shut them off, put your heating on and enjoy the warmth in here. So these glass doors do actually open all of the way, which makes it feel nice and open, so it all feels like one space from inside to out. And another feature which has been noted to us is that this section here can pull up. So if you are preparing food and things like that, it's all one area. So you've got this massive worktop space now, which pans all the way through to your helm station. On your port side, you've got this double fridge, which is very practical. Normally on boats, it's just an opening fridge, but on here it's a drawer, so it's a lot more practical. On your starboard side, you've got this sort of charcoal coloured worktop. So under there, you've got a great sized basin, which also opens into there, so you can wash your dishes in this side and maybe your cutlery in there. So on your starboard side, you've got a 3 ceramic hob with all your controls there. And then when you are cooking, you've got this great window. So it is in here, it is a 360-degree view. There's nowhere that you can't see out of, and that really complements the 12 sedan. Just coming onto your port side now, you've got this L-shaped seating arrangement in this nice leather upholstery. And then just in front of that, you've got this nice folding table with the leaf. So it can almost turn into a coffee table. And then you've got your 2 drink holders there. So if you are underway, your drinks won't be falling over, anything like that. Just coming alongside, you've got another fridge. So if you are spending a week or 2 on this boat, there's no shortage of space. Another cupboard for storage, and then a decent sized oven. Coming up to your helm station, the first thing I noticed was this sliding access door there. So if you are going out and doing your lines, it's very easy to do so. You've got a raising bolster seat in this matching leather upholstery, which looks absolutely fabulous. The chart plotter is missing from this boat, but you can have them fitted on. And here you've got your bow and stern thruster, and then all your controls and your throttle there. So this boat can be fitted with a 110 horsepower single engine, a 130 horsepower single engine, or twin 110 horsepower engines. So it really comes down to what you want and what your preferability is. Under there, you've even got some more storage, and then a nice footstool just to rest your feet on. So the cruising speed on this boat will be anywhere between 8 or 9 knots, and then the top speed you can expect 13 to 15 knots, depending on your engine choice. So just looking up above before we head down into the accommodation, you've got this great size sunroof, and then these blinds can close. So if you don't want the sun to be shining down on you when you're underway, you can have that protection from the elements. So if Finn follows me down, I'll show you around the main cabin to start with. So this boat is just over 43 feet, but it almost does feel bigger in here. This cabin is absolutely huge, and I don't think the video would do it justice. So around the side of the bed, you've got lots of storage, as as I mentioned earlier. And then above that, you've got so much natural light. We are indoors in this show, but it still feels very light in here. And then up above Finn's head, you've got 2 more windows. And the materials used, like on the bedboard with the LEDs running behind it, it does come away with a nice premium finish. I keep mentioning the amount of storage on this boat, but it is unbelievable. So under the bed, there's a huge storage void. Probably one of the biggest I've seen on any boat, and then even more drawers under there with these good sized hanging lockers either side to put in your clothes. Coming into the first head, this is a private head just for the main cabin, so you've got your toilet and your sink here, as well as some great light windows. As we follow round into the second cabin, so the first thing you're met with is this seat here, and then you've got a great sized double bed. But one thing I've noted on this boat is how much headroom you actually get in this second cabin. Normally on boats in the second cabin, it comes down to here and it feels claustrophobic, but this almost is like another main cabin. It's so spacious. Again, you've got the LEDs around the end of the bed with that nice material finish. Again, you've got a great sized window there, as well as some more ventilation coming in just above. So the LEDs are running through there, but it's another great size hanging locker. So if Finn wants to go in there, you've got your wet room shower, which is separate from your toilet, which I sort of prefer. You're not getting your toilet wet, and it's all kept separately, with some more storage above there and another window for some more ventilation. So if Finn follows through to the second heads, you've got your sink, toilet, a nice window above for some ventilation, and then you've got your washing machine located down below. Not many boats under 43 feet have a washing machine, so it's a great bonus to have, especially if you are away for a weekend or maybe a week or two. You've got everything you need on this boat. So just a few more things to note in this saloon area. The first thing is that this table can drop down. So this is more of a dining table at the minute, but if you drop it down one level, down to this pillar, it'll be more of a coffee table, which you might want to choose throughout the day. Another thing is, you've got these little inlets here. So it's a good place maybe to store your maps or little bits and bobs you may carry with you. So we're just heading up to the bow now. But as you can see, you've got this great covering above your head under the side decks, as well as these high side rails. So if you are underway and you are doing the lines, you've got great protection. And then you've got these great open windows to let in lots of natural light. And the roof is very flat, so if you are going under bridges, this mast does drop down. So the first thing you're met with is this great sun pad area. This is one of the biggest sun pads I've seen on a 43-foot boat. And then also, you've got these fender holders here, so you've got 2 either side. They're much more practical than putting your fenders away. So if you are moving your fenders from port to starboard or starboard to port, it's very easy to do so with them being stored here. There is a lot of space up here. And if you want to put out some furniture, maybe a couple of sun deck chairs, you could easily do so. So on the Delphia 12 Sedan, the windscreen is actually facing downwards. So when you do get wash onto the windscreen, it will just wash straight away. You're also met with these great handrails above on the roof. So you feel very safe. And if you have got kids on board, these come up nice and high, so they won't be falling overboard. So just to round up this Delphia 12 Sedan video, the 12 is a very practical boat and is ideal for inland river cruising, as it is not a very high vessel, but it also can be used offshore. If you're looking to buy a Delphia 12 Sedan, please give our Lincoln office a call on 01522 567 404, or this boat is available to view here in Dusseldorf.